Here we have an iPad 12.9-inch screen that was sent in along with the iPad 12.9, so we can change it for the customer. And as soon as we connected the screen connector onto the logic board, the connector broke. It came right off. That is one of the reasons why we do not like customers to send their own parts, because we are responsible for the screen. We either have to buy the customer another screen or we have to fix this one. Luckily, we are able to fix the screen because I'm able to buy this cable and solder it on from here, and the screen should go back like new. So let's see how we will go about changing that cable. Before we proceed with the repair, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, JLC PCB. JLC PCB is the largest PCB prototype enterprise in China and a high-tech manufacturer specializing in quick PCB prototype and small batch PCB production. They use state-of-the-art digital manufacturing technology to ensure quality and accuracy. Ordering PCBs at JLC PCB is easy. Upload your files and order boards in minutes with their self-service platform. 24 hours quick turnaround PCB prototype and track production process in real time. Order before December 1st and get $2 PCB prototype and free SMT assembly. Visit JLC PCB at jlcpcb.com or click on the link below to learn more, and let's proceed with the repair. We have to solder it from here, just like soldering a charging port on an iPad. Let's go under the microscope and see how we're going to do this. The screen is very fragile, the cables are very fragile, so we have to be super careful. So I have the screen laid down on the bench like this. We have to remove that piece of tape right there. And the new connector is going to go in like this. I'm going to apply low melt solder so we can lower the melting temperature. This looks like leaded solder, but still we use low melt because it will take less heat to remove it and it's easier to work with. This flex is also glued and not just soldered, so we have to put some pressure on that cable to remove it. We do not want to rip the pads off, but just a slight pressure. Or I can use alcohol to actually soften that glue from under the cable. The cable is out, and now we have to replace it. Let's apply some flux. We're going to have to align this cable, and we align it by looking at that window on the right and left. added 2 solder blobs on the beginning of the cable, and we're gonna do the same at the end, just to make sure everything is aligned properly, like this. I'm gonna take that phone call first. And since we already pre-applied solder onto the pads, we can just press on those pads like this, and solder will come out through that hole. We'll add more solder in the next step, but I just want to go through every one of them like this. I want to manually go over every one of them like this. The cable that we are using now is a lot better than the cable that came with the screen. This is a high quality cable. Very nice. All we have to do now is test. That's what we soldered right here. I'm gonna put that piece of tape over the pads. And that's the final result. Okay, so all is left to do is to connect this cable here. And we have to connect this cable also. Okay, so the screen is plugged in. Let's power it on. And yes, it's working. That tells us that the flex cable is soldered on properly. That's why we are able to see the Apple logo, and the job is done right there. Okay, touch is good, and everything is good. And we just got this Xbox One X in, no signal on the screen. And customer thinks that it's an HDMI port issue. He saw us on YouTube and he's local, so he dropped in. The first thing I want to do is inspect the HDMI port to see if we see any physical damage. If no physical damage exists, then 99% likely that it's not the HDMI port. Let's take a look at the port to see if we see any bent pins, any issues with the port. It looks mint, very clean, very, very clean. So this is most likely not an HDMI connector issue. I want to see the pins from the inside, and they look very good. Is everything solid? Yeah, everything looks solid. So the problem is not the HDMI connector. What else can it be? On the Xbox One X, it's very common that the HDMI controller or the retimer chip goes bad. We have a video where we fixed 3 Xbox One X consoles, and all of them had the bad retimer chip right here. We have those chips on our website, and you can order them in batches of 5. Let's go ahead and change that chip and see if that will solve our problem. And we want to point the hot air station away from the HDMI port. HDMI port is right over here. We do not want to damage it from the heat. This is a multi-layer board, so it takes a lot of heat to remove that chip. The board will get saturated with heat, and it's going to take time for the board itself to reach melting temperature of the solder, and that's when we will be able to desolder that chip off the board. Okay. The chip is out. Let's clean up, solder a new chip, and hope for the best. We're gonna apply a layer of leaded solder on top of unleaded. So I just want to soak everything with leaded solder, and we will wick off the center in a minute. Just leave a tiny bit in the middle. That's good. Clean up, apply one layer of flux, and solder the new chip. Number one. Before we solder it, we need to apply flux. Flux is going to make everything flow down nicely. One guy in the comments, he said, I do not remember using flux when I was doing soldering long time ago. I do not think they had flux back then. I think flux has always been there. I do not know in the 70s or in the 60s, but I'm sure it's been there for a long time. It's not as good as now. Flux has improved a lot throughout the years. For soldering through-hole components, it's not a big deal, but for soldering VGA chips and soldering QFN chips, it's different. You need flux. Okay, job well done. And this is the chip right there. And Big Boss is gonna assemble it and test. Big Boss just put the motherboard back. Done. It's working. We fixed two things in this video. We fixed the iPad Pro LCD Flux cable, and we fixed the Xbox One X. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.